Welcome to Asian Flush.
Today we are trying and reviewing Rekorderlig Hard Cider.
Rekorderlig is a global cider brand born to embody the beautiful spirits of Sweden. Each cider is still made in a small town in Sweden using the nearby spring water.
Rekorderlig was created with a shared vision that embodies the spirit of Sweden, a modern, forward-thinking, and cultured homeland. They named it Rekorderlig, Swedish for honest and trustworthiness. Hard to say, but easy to remember.
And to start off, we've got Rekorderlig Hard Cider Pear, a refreshing and juicy cider with aromas of ripe pears and a crisp, refreshing fruit flavor made with pure Swedish spring water. Cheers! Wow, I am surprised. This is a really good pear drink overall with this. So drinking this, I definitely get the pear flavor. To me, with this pear note overall, what I can bring it close to is basically when you have a ripe pear that's in season, and it's basically just a little bit sweeter than that when you're biting into it. And it's just basically that, but in a liquid form, and you really can't go wrong with this. This is super good. It's really surprising.
Yeah, I have to admit, I really like this one. I tasted a lot of pear drinks before, and definitely the pear flavor is really light. But this one's really pretty prominent. It tastes really good, and for me, I kind of compare it to a pear sparkling wine. And now we have Rekorderlig Hard Cider Strawberry Lime. Embodies the taste of a beautifully Swedish summer with the flavors of freshly picked strawberries balanced with a refreshing hint of lime, made with pure Swedish spring water.
Cheers!
Wow. Again, the strawberry flavor is there, it transitions straight into the lime. Tastes really good. I would never have suspected that there was zero fruit juice in this one.
Well, yeah, so drinking this, I definitely get the strawberry flavors overall with this. You get the sweet, tart, sourness from that overall, and then you then transition to the lime. And the lime is it's a little bit more tartier and more sour than your typical lemon overall, and it goes straight into that. And there's a little bit of bitterness with the lime, but the sweetness from the strawberry basically almost cancels that right out. And just the transition overall with it between the two flavors is phenomenal, and you really can't go wrong with this too. So I don't know if it's what the heck they're using or it's just a Swedish spring water, but this is still a phenomenal drink too. Now we got Rekorderlig Hard Cider Wild Berries, a fresh tasting and juicy cider with flavor and aroma of wild blueberries and raspberries, made with pure Swedish spring water. Cheers! Man, I don't know how to explain it to you, but man, these Swedish guys, they know what the heck they're doing. With something like this, it's wild berry, yes, you can definitely get that taste overall, but it doesn't taste artificial. It tastes a lot more natural with the berry flavors overall. I really can't explain it. It just tastes the berries and everything. It just tastes a lot more natural. It's a lot more flavorful compared to a lot of stuff that we had here.
Yeah, I have to agree. Drinking this, all I get is the wild berry flavor, and it tastes like a wild berry sparkling wine or another wild berry, almost like a soda almost, but a lot more natural than an artificial drink. And now we have Rekorderlig Hard Cider Mango Raspberry. Sweet and tropical with the intense aroma and flavors of a ripe mango and a hint of wild raspberries. Made with pure Swedish spring water.
Cheers!
Oh wow. So this one, after drinking it, I get a nice raspberry taste to it. Really didn't really get into mango, but once I swallowed it, I have that mangoing flavor lingering in my mouth.
Alright, so yeah, drinking this overall, definitely, even though the title says it's mango raspberry overall, to me, the first note I get is the raspberry, and then the secondary note is the mango. To me, initially when I was drinking this overall, I was hoping for the green mango flavor with it, which is really hard, really sour and tart. Overall, and for us Asians, we usually eat a lot more of the green mango, so we could dip it into a little spice salt pack or tahini, and just eat a whole bunch of that with the mango. But to me with this, when you're drinking this overall, imagine yourself drinking a ripe mango, not a green mango, because yet again a green mango is unripened. And finish off with Rekorderlig Hard Cider Blood Orange. Refreshingly citrusy with a fresh juicy taste of blood orange, made with pure Swedish spring water. Cheers! Alright, so drinking this, it's been a while since I had a blood orange overall. you know, yeah, you get kind of taste of like the blood orange taste, but my thing with this that's really missing is like the orange part of it, the citrus part of it. I wish it brought a little more out of from that. I think if they brought a little more out of that, it would have made this drink a really good drink. But to me, out of all the ones we've had so far, this is my least favorite one.
Yeah, drinking this, I was trying to figure out what a blood orange tastes like, and I'm like, I looked it up like on ChatGPT, and I was like, whoa, it's supposed to be a berry orange, a orangey berry flavor. I'm like, after drinking it, I'm like, yeah, it does give off that berry orangey taste to it. So yeah, overall, you are getting the flavor that you're paying for because a blood orange is very orangey. So after drinking all of these, the one I probably like the best is probably the pear. Just because it's like nice, sweet, refreshing. And I was honestly surprised. Like usually when I drink a lot of pear drinks, the pear is really light, not really that flavorful. And it's kind of like, you're like, oh yeah, the pear is there, but it wasn't really flavorful. This one, on the other hand, I have to say, honestly surprising, really flavorful, really peary. Then the one I liked the least was probably the mango raspberry. Just because like being Asian, like I'm accustomed to a certain mango taste. And actually, this one really didn't even have like that much of a mango flavor to it. The mango is kind of underlining, raspberry kind of dominated. So for me, this one was probably my least just because the mango flavor was kind of really underlining.
So my least favorite from the selection we had here today was the blood orange. Not because it was the worst one out of all of them personally, it has still a ton of flavor and you really can't go wrong with any of these drinks in particular overall, but then like with this one, it's just the flavoring profile was just a bit confusing. And like I said in my description of it, I wish it had more of a citrus finish with it. So personally, the one I like from our selection here today is the Rekorderlig Strawberry Lime. With this one in particular, it's just yet again, you know, transition from the strawberry, which is super powerful and like right in your mouth overall or in your face. It goes right into like the subtlety of the lime, you know, which is very subtle transition between the two of them. Really can't go wrong. And like I said, with all these drinks, they were all really powerful. They were all really tasty. And like, I don't know what the heck the Swedish guys are all doing, but like, you really can't go wrong with any of these drinks personally.
And if you made it this far, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.
And remember, drink responsibly, my friends.